Welcome to another episode of Cusa, and today I will try to explain to you how the tryout for MP, military police is going. Watch until the very end to learn more information that may help you pass this test. I'll say right at the start that I didn't record this because I thought I wouldn't pass, but I somehow passed with 1 strike out of 2, that's why I prepared this episode for you and not another one. So yes, the first thing you can expect is that at the very beginning we'll take you to the hangar, where all the divisions start their own trials to recruit as many people as possible to a given division. Of course, I'll point out at the very beginning that they don't force you to do anything there. If you don't want to go, you don't. In MP, at the very beginning there's the so-called physical training section, which is where you do the so-called j.j's, je.j's. You have to do 70 j.j's and 55 je.j's for people who are on computers/laptops, etc. But for mobile people, i.e. those who are on phones, these numbers are reduced. I don't remember how many there were for mobile people. You have to manage to do it in 6 minutes, because that's the time you have to do it there. Then you go patrol at the gate of the so-called ch border, where for 5 minutes you stand and patrol the gate. After 5 minutes they take you to the classroom, where you have to answer a total of about 12 questions, 6 of which are related to the general rules for MP, but the remaining 6 are not questions. You just have to make a good sentence from the sentence that your host writes for you. The host also asks you questions, and there is no such thing as typing an exclamation mark to answer. Before you answer, your host will write everything for you. Of course you can take notes or screenshots if you prefer. To answer the questions and form the sentences correctly, write in the general chat/w, your host's name, because only your host should see your messages during the segment in the classroom, and as you use Whisper, I recorded a separate episode. Coming back, if you pass these 2 or 3 stages, you are in the MP division and you have to wait 3 days till they welcomed you. There, and your host will tell you everything at the end, and that's it. Regarding the tryout to SPU, I can also help, as I only failed the tryout in classroom. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, for more content like this.